Hello, dudes.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another war. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'd gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Haha, really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived. And the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many. You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks.
Ah, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss. What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally.
Aye, come here.
much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were What
are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
Oh, this mess?
Hey!
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders. And something is buried.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. Well, anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janos' tent.
Which one is that?
The one...
Come on then. We don't have much.
Lad, hey, here it is. Bring the shovel. Be quick. It's already taking us longer than we wanted.
We'll need a... Paid for this.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodiel, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Boo!
Why don't you go yourself?
The water is cold and the bottom is slippery. I do...
But if I get wet, that's all right, eh?
Not just all right. Downright splendid.
We're moving. No stalling.
Yours as much fun as watching grass grow. Right. Enough playing around. Dig.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. So this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life. Some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. be it. See?
God, why?
Oh, don't.
Will you take the cannons? Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with...
Quick! Women, my friend, is a wiener.
I think I've heard that one before.
Kick her out, cause her back's her best feature.
To hell with the hand cannons. Don't you want to get on the road and sing to the convoy? They'd bleed out of their ears and we'd be done.
Your wine, brother. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. He'll break your heart and you want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. He'll break your heart and you'll want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ,
see how well we understand each other.
what's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but
But what?
I would put it a little further.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens from above.
What a load of rub.
What rubbish. It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right?
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubyenka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then... Are we there yet?
No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons, and you can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Halt!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honourable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda! Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
We are here by the order of the Lords of Lipa. Release Sir Hinnek, and you won't be harmed.
What's the dry devil to the Lords of Labour? They have no people around here. No authority.
They follow the instructions of Royal Hetman Radzig Kobyla.
If the Hetman wants the dry devil, he should talk to my lord. I'm not releasing him without a direct order.
Do you oppose the will of the Royal Hetman?
I don't see any Hetman here. Move out of our way, or taste our steel.
Give us Hinnek of Kunstad. I won't say it again.
Fuck off! Men, have at them!
Kiss your ass goodbye! You're gonna fuck with us.
Go fuck yourself! You wanna try me? Drunken!
That must have hurt.
I'll rip your arm, Dawson. Show what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of, you bastard. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. You're boring me. Try a little. You're boring me. Try a little.
Christ, I don't have the whole day for you. Let him have it.
Go on, make a round, this makes me dizzy.
Slice him up.
Got it! Und ist erledigt.
We're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what...
Ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me.
We need to find John of Liechtenstein and finally rescue Lord Capon.
Who the fuck are they?
First things first, Henry. How are we doing, Devil? You have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? That old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here?
This here hole is far from town. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need.
And there are no fleas.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeep, but back to the point, Devil.
My people?
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right, I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades. At least...
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might...
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Oh, wonderful. Will you at least tell me where to start?
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck.
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also...
I don't want any dirty peasants.
In that case, there's...
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with...
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
Why do they call you the Dry Devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right. I was only... And my... It's certainly catchier than his grace. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it dry...
How are your injuries healing?
Well, I didn't really need a second arsehole, so hopefully it was the luck. I can't really sit, stand, or lie down.
It was just terrible luck that we hit you.
Yeah, I was feeling bitter for a while. But then I thought, You could have ripped out between us.
How do you know Kubyenka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out, I thought we were fucked. But then, Kubyenka appeared, dragging a ladder.
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been... But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time.
How long have you known Zizka?
It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars.
So you were his commander, sir?
That's water under the bridge. I don't give a shit.
Ah, all right then.
Not based on what you... When everything is
Here we are. Good.
You said you were going to tell me more.
Didn't you say you wanted to find this list?
What if I bumped in?
Right. Anyway, as far as I know, and maybe Meth.
Tell me about Bahu.
Well, Bahuta, he and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible...
It sounds like you, but you said his brother...
Yes, he died right before Bahuta. He dropped everything overnight and...
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunts. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears...
I'll go over.
But be careful, we're Slav.
Now tell me something about this.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims.
And where do I find?
I hear there's some... Maybe the bailiff can tell you.
If he's so crooked, what...
Nasty characters almost...
I'm not afraid of dirty...
Here.
What about the...
Of course.
Who is this Adder?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Adder because he's Polish. He does not speak our... But otherwise, he's a fucking...
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder?
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest.
Tell me more about...
Run yet? No.
How did he get that?
How do you... But he would...
Do you have any...
Why don't... It is possible.
Did you ever...
Oh, just once. But either way...
Tell me about...
Yeah, not.
And how did he...
Not at all. He was... But if you...
How can I recognize...
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. Where you talked...
I'm already liking this Janos.
Janos.
I like good food too.
You too will... Janos says he...
Thanks.
They may sound...
What will you do now?
We'll give it some...
Who is this Kubyenka anyway? How long...
We were defending a...
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. He's known to provoke. Did you see what
You
happened?
mean how they wanted to...
Aye.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him, and you'll know everything.
I heard he's a nobleman, but he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo. But it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth, and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
I suppose he's not a pure, kind soul like you, eh?
Certainly not.
What draws you to...
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When...
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big... But when you're stalking Liechtenstein...
No one forced Catherine. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky?
Aye, but...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever...
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow. If you ever find any lost items, bring them to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. In that case, you're always welcome here.
I have a question.
Ask away.
Why is this place called the Devil's Den?
Why do you think? Take a look at the regulars. They're all rogues, cutthroats, and smugglers.
Would you prefer the noble elite?
Well, I didn't want to attract...
Devil's Den sounds better anyway.
Maybe so, but it doesn't really instill trust in folks.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's trouble with demons in Old Cut. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell. There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella that he wanted it. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises. Her knees blooded. Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me. He must have come with I've seen a few of those.
Have you any idea where I could find him?
Rumour has it he's been sleeping.
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear. When you're done with it. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
I'll have a look. Nothing to your liking, sir.
Greetings.
Would you...
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Good doggy. Good boy.
doing, you whistler?
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Greetings.
Ugh.
What'll it be this?
I'd like a pre...
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up.
I'll gladly pay you.
Great. My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
My God, that was really something. You'd better warn me next time. I'm not much of a swimmer.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy? How can I help you, sir?
What do you...
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir. I'm at your service.
God in heaven, you're seeing.
What would you like?
What do you have for... Let's talk about the...
Well,
Here.
my. Was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Whoa!
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Resting. I've been lugging these sacks for ages now. But I can tell you, it ain't.
I was afraid you were dead. Whenever I see someone lying by the road, it usually ends up being trouble.
Don't worry. I'm fine. You never just lay down under a tree.
Ah, of course I have. But to tell you the truth, it's not always... This one time, I laid down in a meadow, and some...
I'm a light sleeper. Ain't nobody taking my old boots.
Look, you know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn? No.
What is it?
It's an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal... It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
Ah. Now, I heard of a bloke who took an arrow to the knee.
Ha! To the knee? That's nothing. You could go dancing the next day with it. But have you ever heard of anyone who took one to the head and... Well, you have now. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But it ain't the slightest bit.
And what's so extraordinary about it?
One thing that's extraordinary is we hardly know each other. How about you tell me who you are first? Talking to...
I'm Henry, the son of a blacksmith from Skalitz.
Oh, fuck. I heard it was real. Well, at least you got out one. Look,
The name's Carl. Folk call me Carl on account of, well...
How come the arrow didn't kill you then? You said that already.
Thing is, you don't believe me, do you? Sometimes I get mixed up in, let's say, some confrontation. And sometimes I was always getting beaten up, wounded, battered. But no wounds, no bruises. Nobody can hurt me. They haven't a chance.
Well, that could very well be a coincidence.
It ain't no coincidence. This arrow here...
Why do you think God chose you to be blessed?
Well, I take care of my people. I'm a good person is all. I
understand.
Exactly, lad. A whole year, me and my lads, but enough chat. I've got a proposition for you. You lug one of them sacks here for me, and we can talk some more along the way.
Well,
glad to hear it. Sucker. Them sacks are heavy as fuck, but I couldn't just leave them behind. A man can be invincible and blessed by God, but 2 sacks of charcoal is still 2 sacks of charcoal.
How can you be so sure you can't get hurt? Maybe you were just incredibly lucky up until now.
The answer's easy. I just know. When I got hit with this here arrow, I was out of it for 3 days. I just lay there for 3 days. Everyone thought I was dead, but I kept on breathing. I had this vision of someone. He had this glow around him. He must have been a saint. He spoke to me. Real kind-like. On the 3rd day, I woke up, just like Jesus, and I knew everything was different. That I was a changed man, and there was no turning back.
How is it you got shot? Was it during a battle?
Well, it wasn't exactly a battle. One of the men, Air, brought a keg. He said it was communion wine, but who knows where he got it, because it was damn strong. But regardless, we all had some good fun, though the morning after wasn't too good. Right at the crack of dawn, I had to go and have a shit, so I headed into the bushes. But that woke Pasha up. He was still so drunk, he thought he heard a boar.
So he shot you in the bushes?
A direct hit, right in the forehead. And for that, Lord, I thank you.
Well, God does all sorts of things. Maybe the invincible Carol with his arrow is all just part of his plan.
Exactly. Just like he sent you to help me with the sack. And don't worry, we're almost there now.
Might as well go to the monastery. You? What would you do there? Unless they needed a scarecrow. Whereas they'd make you the abbot, your reverence. An abbot with a habit. A drinking habit. But speaking of fun...
I dropped that sack over there,
In
but...
some monastery in
What if I let slip that you lot are here?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't get any reward for this band of nobodies. Thanks for the help, lad. I'm glad not everyone is willing to help. It's a rare...
I'm glad to be of help.
Here's some ale money. And I wish you good luck in these wild times. But now, you should get going. The fellas get nervous when there's strange... Lord be with you.
What do I know? They might still be there.
Pig!
You have a nice camp. What's life like here?
And who the fuck are you to care so much?
I'm Henry.
What are you doing here, Henry? You didn't choose the best place for a stroll.
Don't worry. I was just about to leave. I helped Carol, the fellow with the arrow in his head. I helped him carry a sack here.
Of course you did. Just more shit we don't need. Our Carol loves to steal things you can't eat or drink. Worthless shite.
Well, I think there was coal in that sack. At least you'll be warm when winter comes.
Haha. I hope we'll be long gone before winter comes, and some lumps of coal won't be worth shite.
What's life like here in the forest?
What kind of fucking question is that? What do you think life's like in a fucking forest? Life's shite for all the people you see here.
Is it really that bad?
Well, we're not exactly starving. Carol is like some fucking priest. He's always saying, we don't need... So we're not greedy, and we don't have much. That's the part. Hey, what can you do? All of a sudden, he's the boss.
What about Carol's invincibility?
I see he's been running his mouth again.
He mentioned it.
He likes to mention it. He used to be a walking disaster. Always sick, injured, all... But then that arrow hit him, and it changed him. Nobody can beat him, and it saved our skins a few... You could say, without Carol and the magic of that arrow of his, we'd all have been dead long ago.
Whoa, whoa.
You've no business here. What's that sound? Come on, now. Where are you going?
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me, are you Bahuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not...
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if...
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always...
Ranyek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he won a really...
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last...
Thanks. I'll be on my...
Hold on. God knows he needs it.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can look at me, but I learned.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'd tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway? Just as I thought.
I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
At my brother's grave. Well, here we are.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubyenka told me about you both.
Aye, we were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavek was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head, and together with my brother, I buried my past here, and vowed over his grave that
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I felt...
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him, and he was completely overcome.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he...
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself.
Well, that's not going to help him much. He needs you, not your prayers.
I can give him nothing more than a...
Prayer certainly can't hurt, but do you think it will be enough?
Enough for starters. What more do you want?
Your faith.
Aye, like I said, let's pray for him. But that alone...
All right.
Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully. Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctificata or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to her. Your turn now.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua. Sicut in celo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quote,
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie. Et dimite nobis debita nostra. Sicut et ne nos inducas in tentationem. Sed libera nos
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you...
Good boy. Good boy.